Well, hi everybody. Me,
Hi.
me and Caitlin were
We forgot
talking
it.
for about 5 minutes, and we're like, "Wait, we're supposed to be live." We're talking about our PG&E bills, our gas
because
bills,
because
everything.
it's hot in California and it's just too much. I was up in Auburn yesterday. It was 101 with humidity and it
Yes,
was oh my gosh, it was
I was
way
in
too
Auburn
much.
too yesterday.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh
I
gosh.
felt it yesterday, and I guess it's gonna hit 102 here in Sacramento today. So
And you
good
know
for
what? I'm not
It's
gonna
our
say
time.
I'm not in Sacramento, but I'm near Sacramento and it's like so we're
Mm.
not 96 right now. So but we have a heat advisory. I'm like, that's just California for you.
It's always where you're at, it's always 2 degrees higher
Yep.
in
Yep.
Sacramento. Always 2 degrees higher. But hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and SirKatelyn today. I love this woman so much. And I'm so proud of everything she has been doing for the last couple years. I've seen her grow, just literally like a little pineapple tree. Just boom, you see them real small. All right, you see their little seed, and then now she's just a huge pineapple tree. Don't ask what is a pineapple tree. That was just on my brain. Okay.
The pineapple tree, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Yep, you're a pineapple tree. I guess because I love pineapples. You know,
Okay,
so
but
it's
do you
like,
like pineapples on pizza?
yes.
Oh my god, listen, we can no longer be friends. We can't we can't have
You
dinner together
tricked me.
anymore.
You tricked me into answering that because I know how you feel about it.
No.
I know how you feel about it. And you know what? I'm gonna stand tall with my pineapple pizza.
Listen, hey,
Okay.
nobody is shaming anybody. I'm here for it.
Sure? Are
Yeah.
you sure? Because it seems like you're shaming me, ma'am.
Listen, I'm not a shamer. I'm not a pizza shamer, okay?
Okay. Okay. So when we go out, I'm gonna get pineapple pizza.
And you know what? If it looks good enough, I might stick some in my mouth, but I can't guarantee. I'll tr
Noted. Okay.
I'll
Noted.
so
Got
I
it.
will try it. I'm not a huge fan
Mhm.
of it traditionally, but if it's, like, looking good enough, hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I am taking a mental note, and I'll remember that.
okay.
It's on the VOD.
Yeah,
It's on the
okay.
VOD. Okay.
Everyone clip it, put
Oh.
it into stone.
But thank you everybody for joining us today. It is our community spotlight with Sir Caitlin. We're going to talk all about Sir Caitlin, all about
Stop,
her stream, content creation journey, everything. So it's just a Caitlin Love Fest. That's what we'll call it.
stop,
So yes.
stop it.
If y'all don't know who I am Ashley, also known as Miss Ash Rocks in the streaming space. I'm Tiltify's community manager. I get to talk to amazing, beautiful fundraisers all throughout our community. I get to talk to awesome charities, highlight their mission, and all the fun events that they have planned for the year. And you know enough about me. It's time for Sir Caitlin to tell us about her content creation journey from the start when she was a small pineapple tree to now being a grown full pineapple tree.
We're back to the pineapples.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, so in my current pineapple form, I am I'm a part-time slash full-time content creator on Twitch. I was let go from my job in June, so I do that technically full-time, although I am on a break right now. My content is around just being who I am, which kind of involves, being body and sex positive. We like to have open conversations in my community. We like to kind of take it in sometimes weird and funny directions. We have like horrible minds, horrible mouths, but in the most respectful way. We always try and be inclusive as possible. We have quick humor. We are just so happy to be able to open our community for a lot of people. So um yeah, I can't explain it better than that. I've always kind of been that way. Ash has known me since I was a little baby streamer. So um like I just kind of have always wanted to just play what I want, do what I want, and my message is to just be who you are, and just be kind to other people. Just, don't be a dick.
Exactly. And it's so easy to be a decent human being. I
Yes.
promise you. It
Takes
takes
so
so
little
much
effort.
energy. Takes so much energy to be hateful. I've tried it. I'm gonna be honest. I tried it. I said, what can I think that's hateful against this person right now? I'm like, this is taking a lot of energy because that's not how I think of
Right.
people. I just can't think that way. So it
Right.
just save the time and energy and just be decent
I
to
mean
one another.
everyone's had like those phases, where like you were maybe petty or toxic or whatever. Like
Right.
everyone's had those phases, but it's like, have we evolved out of those phases? How have you changed? What are you doing with your time now? That's just a different way to be. That's just kind of what I'm focused on right now.
Exactly. Exactly. So you have been an important creator in a space, especially in the last year, because you are body positive, sex positive. I love that the most about you because you don't see that a lot in this space
Right.
and stigma against it. So, what motivated you to get more comfortable with your body and inspiring others to be comfortable with their body?
It's funny because I was talking about this with my mom earlier. We actually had a very progressive conversation, which is not something that I'm used to with her. But
Yeah.
so like we actually had a really good conversation about body image and body positivity. And what I have always strived for with that is to just be a little more conscious about how I'm thinking and talking about my body. Because my body, for all intents and purposes, is a normal body. Like it's what I would consider an average body. Like it's thick, it's
Mhm.
wonderful. I have stretch marks. I have all these little quote imperfections that people would deem, but I've learned to kind of accept that as like that's just how my body is, and it's not going to change, and I can be okay with that. I can be comfortable in my skin, and people can't tell me otherwise. That's not someone else's area of expertise to school how I talk about my body. Um, and I like trying to advocate for people's bodies, no matter what that looks like. Like I have so many thick friends who just have gone through the same things that I've gone through in different ways. And Ash, I know that you probably have as well. But it's like our bodies are different and our bodies are beautiful. And whether you're super, super, super big or super skinny or super, whatever you are, I want to make sure that your body feels welcome to be what it is.
And I bet that took a lot of growth as a
Yes,
person to get to this point in your life. Can you tell
100%.
us a little bit about that growth that you had, you know?
I mean, like, it was just kind of what I was saying a little bit ago. Everyone's gone through their toxic phases of like how they've talked about other people. I used to be one of those people who would be like, "Oh, well, she doesn't look good wearing this, or he doesn't look good wearing this," and it's like that's not my place anymore. I don't have that space to be able to say that kind of stuff. So it took a lot of like reflection on maybe what I wasn't comfortable with my own body or my own personality, and saying, "Hey, maybe I'm projecting that onto other people. Maybe I need to look at myself more." And that's kind of when I analyzed, you know, how I might be thinking about myself and then throwing that on other people. And that's not fair to them. Um, but it's just not cool to make fun of someone's body.
I wish people would just know that. Like this, I don't know. This society needs so much help. And I
Yeah.
with the pandemic,
Yeah.
people being
Oof.
stuck at home, kids in particular
Yeah.
being stuck at home and bullying people more on the internet, especially for their bodies and how they look, their skin color, etc. Goes
Yeah.
on, right? I think it's gotten worse in the
Yeah.
last few years. So that's why we need more people like you to combat that. So I appreciate everything you do for fat bodies, skinny bodies, all bodies.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially fat bodies.
Of
Cause
course, because we are literally like even someone like me, I range from like a size US 12 to 14 because I have, I carry all my weight in my tummy. Like that's just where it all sits. But I have big wide hips, I have a big butt, and I have big thighs, and it's like they don't make jeans for bigger bodies because we're all so very different in how we carry our weight. So it's
Mhm.
like I want to acknowledge that, and I look forward to doing and learning more. And I wish that there were more spaces that like talking about it, because it is hard being on the internet and being a fat person, or being a thick person, or however you would want to describe yourself.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the things that Lizzo goes through for just being happy,
Whew.
for just being happy though.
Yes.
They hate it. They hate
Pe
it.
People
Absolutely hate it.
love hating on people who are themselves, and Lizzo's a primary example of that. Like, she is so herself, and she shows so many women, especially Black women, that that you can be who you are, you can love yourself in your own skin and be comfortable, and that's plenty, and I love that about her.
Yeah, and oh gosh, yeah, without her, I think we would be in even a more worse situation, but she creates a space for bigger women to be confident,
Absolutely.
especially the Big Girls Show. And
Yes.
well, I think it's called the show, Big Girl Show. I don't know, but the song, the show she had, having all big girl dancers, and like,
Love
hey,
it.
you can be on stage and be a big girl and get down. You
You
can
can
do
make it into professional
that.
music videos, you can be in shows, you can be this person who is with, who you can be with people who look like you, and that's super important. There's always the thing of representation matters in every medium.
Oh my gosh, that is so important. You have no idea.
100%.
That we could have a whole stream just about representation. Okay.
And that's in all facets too. I mean, like, no matter what you identify as, with like your body type, or your maybe your disabilities, or maybe like you want to be able to relate to somebody that you're watching.
Exactly. Exactly. Especially I don't know, just Black Panther, seeing
Mhm.
just seeing all those beautiful black women in a Marvel film is just so empowering.
Love it.
Like, I think when did the first one come out? I don't know,
Was it
3
was it
4
was
years
it
ago.
2018, 2019? And I know it was pre-pandemic.
Yeah, pre-pandemic, and I remember just that moment I was like, wow, I can really do anything and I could be in any industry, any space that I want to be, as long
Yes,
as
you
I
can.
work and try and do it and be a representation for younger girls that may see me in that space,
I
and
mean look at
oh,
you. You are a name in this space. You have a voice and a face. And oh my gosh, is that Miss Ashrox playing like shooters? Oh my gosh, does she play like real games?
yeah, because if you play Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley,
You're
you're
not a
not
real
a
gamer.
real gamer. You're not a real gamer, Chad.
Oh my gosh. Have I ever told you about like when I used to work at Best Buy and I was in the gaming section, and so many dudes would be like, "Oh, I bet you only play like The Sims." And I was like, "Well, yeah, but" I was like, "I also play shooters. I also play zombie games, you know? I
But cut it out. Can
Right.
you create a sim? Can you create a good-looking sim?
Oh
No,
my
you
god, it takes so much work to have, like, the good CC, the good mods, the good everything.
takes more work than learning how to aim a gun. Okay?
Guaranteed,
I'm
guaranteed.
sorry. I so they could get out of here with that mess.
It was
I wish somebody would say
it
that to
was
me.
always the toxic dude bros who would try and quiz me on, like, "Oh, Xbox versus PC," or I'm like, "I don't care. Just give me a game to play, man." Like, it's just not that deep, like
Never that deep. However you are comfortable playing your game is how you
Play
should play
it.
it.
Play it. It doesn't matter the platform.
Yes, and think about accessibility too.
100%.
I yeah, gamer bros don't think about that. Okay, they
Mm-mm.
just so anyway. Anyway,
We could just go on forever.
we can. But again, that's why I love you. You are always a voice for women of all sizes and colors in a space. And I appreciate you. And I want you to know, even when you are having a bad day, Caitlin, when you're having a bad day and you're like, wow, I don't belong in this space. Nobody cares about me. No, that's not the case. People care about you. People look forward to your tweets. People look forward to your thirst traps. They look forward to
People
every
people people meaning Miss Ashrox.
yes. But No, really, you have an impact, a very, very strong and good impact on the industry. So
Thank you.
we need you. Never stop. You have work to do.
I
Okay.
know, I know.
And we will
I
see you.
felt I started feeling guilty about taking time off, because I was like, I don't wanna be away for too long, but, and I was like, I've never just taken a break from working. Like, I've never
Yeah.
been able to just not work for a minute. So, this is one of those things that I'm like, I just kinda have to do it. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's my first week just not doing anything, you know?
Wow.
So I'm trying to establish some other good healthy habits for myself, but, yeah, it's just been different. I I do have those moments where I don't think that I've made an impact on anybody, and so then I'm like, "Oh, I should be doing more," and then it gets that whole toxic negativity cycle in my head of, I'm not doing enough. So when I have people in my community or people on Twitter just, tell me how something that I said impacts them, it makes me feel really good. And so, I would recommend that everybody just tell someone in your life when they impact you positively, because life is too short. You never know. You just please tell people that you love them, and uh, give them your impact.
And I think checking on your friends is super important,
Super
even if it's
important.
just a short Twitter DM. Hey, hope you're doing
Yep.
okay. Can literally change someone's whole life. Okay. Um, Also, my mom taught me this. If somebody is calling you in the middle of the night or messaging you in the middle of the night, respond back.
Yep.
Respond back because
You never know.
you never know.
Right.
Uh, Especially even if it's somebody you haven't talked to in years, you just happen to be their angel for that day, and they needed you the most. So check on people, keep up with people, and tell them you do love them. Tell them you do think of them when you can, and give them some positive energy in their day because we all need it sometimes. Sometimes we just need reassurance. It's okay.
That that
That's
just hits me, personally very, very hard. I've been in situations before where I've reached out to somebody and didn't get an answer back, you know? And it was a time where I was like, "Hey, I really need you." And it just, like, I cannot overstate what Ash just said enough. Like, make sure that you respond back as much as you can. Like, I understand people are busy and stuff like that, but my goodness, please respond back if you're able to. It's very important just to say, "Hey, what's up? Are you okay?" Or, the one thing that I've been doing recently is I've been telling people that I've been thinking about them.
yes.
Like, I do that all the time. It's cute.
Sir, text me every week. Okay.
I do. I've
He
I've been
does. And
I've been making it a point to say, "Hey, I just thought about you yesterday," or, "Hey, I was just thinking about you th
yes,
about I was thinking about you last night," or just this morning, and it really makes people feel like they're thought of, and they are, and I'm trying to get better about vocalizing that, because that's really important to me.
yes, yes. And yeah, I'm just backing everything she said because it's so important, y'all. Everything she said is so true. And
Mental
time
health
is
is just such a big deal, and, like, especially since the pandemic, people are going through a lot of changes, and I can attest to my own personal mental health that that hasn't been that great, but I'm so grateful when people just say, "Hey, how are you?" Or, "What are you doing?" It's just, it means the world to me, it really does.
I love every single one of you that gives me your time,
That's
especially
right.
on our Tiltify streams, even outside of Tiltify, me as Ashley, Miss Ashrocks, all of it. If you like my photo, I appreciate it. If you comment, cool. If you stop by my stream for 5 seconds, I appreciate your time. It's so precious and life is too short. So
That's right.
yeah, I love you all and I hope you take care of yourselves because man, I feel like the last 2 weeks have been very tough. I don't
I
know. It's
agree,
just
I
really,
agree.
really bad. So check in with one another and take care of yourselves and take a break. I think I am in a need of a break or vacation very soon.
Oh,
So
darn, we should go do something.
oh, really? What should we go do?
Something that doesn't cost any money.
It involves drinks somehow for sure.
Hey, there we go. We can go to a gas station and pick up, like, a little you just share it in the brown paper bag, and then we can go camp in our cars.
Yeah. I have a big girl car now,
I
so
know, I saw. We can be,
I'll keep you up. I
we
got
can
you.
I mean, I have a Subaru, so
You do too. Oh, I like a Subaru.
yeah, I know.
Who doesn't like a Subaru, chat? I love a
This
Subaru.
someone I was close to made the joke of, like, because, like, there's always the stereotype of, like, gay women have Subarus, and they're all like, "Caitlin, I always knew that you might be." I was like,
You might be a little gay.
and
Just a
of course, it's just a silly joke, but I was like, "Damn it, I have a Subaru."
Oh, Arizona iced tea is 99 cents.
Ooh, that's true,
Now
but
I'm gonna order some Arizonas.
that's
Thanks
right.
a lot, Hex. Look what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, and I could
But
put a cooler in the trunk.
Anna Jean says the Lesbaru.
Yes, bro. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Anna, you are something else. I love you so much. So, see, me and Kaylin are just chatting it up, y'all. We're having a good time. And I'm just so grateful for her time too. So thank you again for chatting with me. Thank you.
Of course, I love being here with you.
I just love you. How about that? I just love you.
Don't start this. I'm gonna say it back all the time.
Okay, reverse card then.
No, you.
Oh, you. Well, Mr. Caitlin, you have done some charity streaming in your
I
time.
sure have, and I
You
freaking love it.
you freaking love it. Okay, okay. Well, tell us about some of the causes you fundraise for and why.
A lot of this I've done a lot for the same couple of charities because I get very comfy with a couple of them, but I think I mentioned this to you, but then my mental health got kind of messed up this year. I'm looking to make at some point like a really big like group charity stream for like a certain
Mhm.
month, and I want that cause to be the Innocence Project because that's something that I've been very very like
Oh,
into for a long time. But the ones that I have fundraised for, I've raised funds for A Thousand Dreams Fund because women in gaming, and I have raised funds for Gamers Outreach because sick children
mm.
are everything, and games are healing. And I have raised funds for, oh my goodness, why am I blanking again? Oh, I've raised funds for Glisten this last year.
Oh, yes.
We
Good
raised funds for
job.
Glisten. Yeah, yeah. That was so much fun. That was a
You
blast.
look stunning. You look so good.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
I got that dress for $8 at a thrift store. It was great. It was great.
let's go.
Yeah. So, Glisten, I've raised funds for, my goodness, Make-A-Wish and Minnesota Freedom Fund. But just, like, I'd like to do little ones, but my 2 main ones are, Gamers Outreach is I think is the highest number that I've raised, and then also, Thousand Dreams Fund. And I just recently surpassed $30,000 raised for charity total.
Ooh.
Between me and my wonderful community, I literally could not do any of this without them. Me saying me is just giving the channel credit, but it really is the community and their support and their love and their hype. Whenever we do a charity event, it's always the most hype. I love it. And we make it a whole entire day. I cannot wait to get back to doing that too.
Oh my goodness.
I love charity streams.
30,000.
That's so much money.
No, that's so much money.
But like
Yes, it's
like
your community. It's your
yes.
community.
Yeah, I s I see people like,
Hold on.
oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. No, hold on here. I say this to every single creator. But how how did your community become a community? That's my question to
I don't even
you.
know how they got here.
Okay, but how? You know how.
Yeah, it's me.
You!
It's me.
You!
I know.
You!
I know.
Yes, your community is amazing, and they're the whole, they're the donors. They're the people that support your campaign. They're the ones
Yeah.
that hype it up. But it's because of you.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
I
you got to give
know.
yourself props. You
I
have to
know, but still, like, I just don't wanna take all the credit. It's not just me,
take all the credit.
I
You're not.
know.
But you're the
I
heart of the community.
genuinely, like, whenever we are able to do something as far as, like, as, like, raising money for charity, or if I have a personal goal that they help me toward, like, last year I was able to pay off my debt, which is a huge thing for me, huge thing. And I did that with only Twitch paychecks. I put every single one of those toward my debt to pay it off. I was very transparent with my whole community about that. And they were just the most loving, giving people. And I will never be able to thank them enough for that. So it's stuff like that where I'm like, yeah, it's me, but also the fact that like they are here and they gave me that chance and they gave me the time and they really like had my back, like that means the world to me, and I will never be able to like thank them for that. So um it's just I never want to ever take more credit than I think I need to take, you know.
I respect that because all creators think the same like that.
Yeah, I just
You too. It's okay. But I just want to remind you
I
that you
appreciate that.
cultivated the space. You did it. You brought those people together to want
the
to support you and your endeavors and the causes that you love and support. So
that's
you
and
did it
that
too.
That honestly is a really good perspective. Like, so thank you for that perspective too.
I love you. I just
I
got to
love
remind
you too.
you that you are a badass as well. Okay. I just have to because
Thank you.
and your communities wouldn't do this without you. If you didn't take the time to create that campaign, tell your community why you're fundraising and why you're passionate about the cause, what would happen? It's all because of you and your hard work and
You
your community backing you on everything that you love and adore.
you hear
So,
that, chat? It's all about me, okay?
yep, it's about her and only her. Her, her. That Megan Thee Stallion song. Her, her. She.
Megan the Stallion. The
The Megan Thee Stallion.
the only Megan the Stallion.
The Sir Caitlin.
Stop
The
it.
Sir Caitlin Stallion.
Stop it right now. I could not. My knees would die if I was doing anything that like she does. Oh my gosh. Whew.
So change your Twitter name right now and get on it.
No.
The Sir Caitlin.
The with capital THE.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, you have mentioned A Thousand Dreams Fund, Gamers Outreach. Those are amazing causes, especially A Thousand Dreams Fund. Gosh, I love not because it's pink. Of course, their branding is pink. That's why I just want to kiss them all the time. But the work that they do for women across so many different industries is so impactful. And I think you were a part of the I can't think right now. I'm sorry. Recipient recipients to receive a grant, right?
I
You
was, yeah. I think it was last year. I can't remember which term it was, but I did receive a grant and I was able to
Mhm.
get some little minor upgrades that I needed.
Oh, what did you upgrade? That's what I wanted to
So
ask you.
I got random stuff. Like I got things that were never important enough for me to prioritize. So I got
Yeah.
a new ring light. I got a couple of cables. I got some really long cables that I needed, and I got a USB hub. It's just a lot of little tiny peripherals that I really needed for my stream setup.
Mhm.
So that's where that money went. I got a bunch of these I got the Elgato multi-mount kind of things where I can like set things
Yeah.
up on my desk. Super important. I got
Such
some
a lifesaver. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
I got some different lights going on. I think I got a big mouse pad that has since been tossed in the trash because I spill everything on my desk.
I don't wanna talk about my desk right now.
See, that's why you
It
can't see it.
it's exactly. It's how I work in chaos, okay, chat? That's just how I work.
See, okay, so like since I'm not streaming right now, I've been doing crafts, and so this is my craft desk back here, and you can see like I have paints,
Oh
I have
god.
stuff back there, and
I
so
love it.
it's just it's been nice to just not have to think, and I'll go over there and I'll watercolor. I've been talking to Hex, who's in chat, about like different things
Mhm.
that I've been doing, and it's just nice to just kind of just put something on paper and get it out, and it's just nice.
That's awesome. I'm glad you are finding different, venues of just having fun and
Yeah.
doing self-care and not stressing about work.
The having the having fun thing is something that I've never really been able to do. I've always just like 'cause I've been working a lot, so like I've never just been able to just have fun doing stuff. since I was probably a kid, so it's me kind of getting back to my artistic side, which is the watercolor and stuff, and it's been nice.
That's awesome. I love that for
Mm.
you. And I also wanted to mention when I got my grant, I bought I bought a ergonomic chair. I don't think people think about their chairs
Mm,
very often as
nope.
streamers. I'm telling you, if you can get if you can get this very pricey chair, I
The one that
recommend.
I'm sitting into,
Yep, Logitech Herman Miller, highly
it's
recommend it. But
beautiful.
if you want to pay just 200, $300 for a good chair, I got the autonomous ergonomic chair too. That's what I had before this, and that's what I use my grant on. And my
I
whole life changed. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, you got to
I
have good cushion and back
yes.
support when streaming.
Back support is huge. This is the only chair that I've been comfortable in for a long time. I got mine in
Yeah,
2020, I think. My community helped me raise money for it. So, like,
I got mine last year, I think. Yeah.
I asked them for half of the funds, and then I put up the other half of the funds, and so we
Oh,
got money for the chair. I was using a really crappy gamer chair for the longest time before that, and it killed my back. It caused like because it was plastic and I would sweat because thick girl thighs. Like it caused these weird little like sores on my legs, and it was just not good news
I
bears.
hate that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to sweat too. And
Yes.
I don't wear like jeans ever.
No. No.
So,
Same. I'm wearing short shorts right now
yep.
because when you have
Mhm.
thick thighs, and I'm like, no matter. I'm a very clean person, but these things would just pop up on this chair. So
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, girl, you know who you're talking to. I know.
thick
I
thighs, thin
know.
patience.
Yes. And my mom can tell you, she's in chat. Yeah, I'm always wearing shorts or a dress or
I
no
l
pants.
I love that your mom's here, and also I love your mom, so
You need to meet her.
I know.
And when we maybe we all go on a date. We do
I think
that.
so, yeah.
I think she would love you, and she'll just be talking to you the whole time, and I'll just be
Good.
third, and
I
I'm
mean,
okay
hey, listen,
with you.
I get to have a meal with mama and Miss Ashrox, I'm fucking here for it. Excuse me. Language.
And a couple drinks.
And a couple drinks and a good conversation and good
Mhm.
company, that's, like, what I'm about right now, so
And I think, gosh, that's what we are all lacking as content creators or just just humans
yeah,
in
I
the
agree.
last couple of years with the pandemic. Just human connection, personal, physical touch.
Yeah.
I was so grateful to grab lunch with SirKatelyn a couple months ago. I was like, I haven't seen a creator in years. This
Well,
is ridiculous.
the first time we hung out, it was to have dinner, and that was, like it was one of my first, like, interactions, with, like, another creator for a while, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so nice to, like, be able to relate to stuff, but be in person." It's so much different than being over video or over text or whatever, like
Yeah.
and we don't live that far away, so it's not a big deal.
Exactly. Even if she did, I would make the drive. I don't care. That's just what you do for people you care
That's
about.
right.
So yeah, there's no long distance for me. I've driven everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. See, we were just talking about visiting Monterey or somewhere that's not too far.
Montreal is
So,
so pretty. Ugh,
so pretty, and they have the best seafood because
I
they're
mean,
literally on water. So.
I don't like seafood, but you can have at it.
Oh,
I'll have chicken or whatever.
oh, shucks! I thought we are gonna have a lobster tail
I'm
together.
sorry. I've tried
Not even shrimp? Not even shrimp?
no, not even shrimp. Don't yell at me. I'm so sorry.
I'm not yelling at you.
I know.
Not fish. Not fish
Nope.
either. Nope, none of
No.
it, none of it.
I can do like seared ahi,
Oh, that's what I
no?
can't
Well, great. So we should just end our friendship right now.
do. Oh, man. I love Tiltify, so this is awesome. Oh,
Aw, Brooklyn.
right, we just got the perfect pair right now. So, I have to potty, and I've been holding it this whole 40 minutes. So, I will be right back.
All right.
Okay. Sir, you have the mic. I'll
All
be right
right.
back.
Cool. Okay, great. So what do we talk about? Come on, give me ideas. Don't cause chaos. This is not my channel. Remember that. Okay? Everyone. How's your Thursday going? It's Thursday. How's your Thursday going? It's good to see you guys. Hi Ryan. Hi Brooklyn. Hi Goomy. Fierce axolotl. Okay, axolotls are so freaking cute. They're so freaking cute. Hi Mama Rocks. Hi Erin. Hello. But how no, I'm not. I don't look stunning today. I look like I have been so I haven't been shopping today, but I did buy a new book today because on my break I'm gonna try and read at least one book. Okay. I'm gonna just put one book in my repertoire for reading. That's what I'm gonna try and do. So that's what I have right now. I think this. Listen, my mom told me that I was basic for doing this. Okay, but it's this one. It's this one here. But I hear that this is a great book, and I'm like, I want to just kind of get it into my brain. Hi, Word. How are you? I look stunning every day. Stop it. Thank you. Hi, Izzy. How are you? How are you? I think I've heard your name in passing when talking to Ash. Thank you. I do well with darker. Okay, so I have a little bit of a nail biting problem because anxiety, right? And so like I do darker colors just to kind of detract from that. I think it did Ryan for sure. Yeah. You do our social media? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's good to see you. Hello. It has not stopped circling with lots of holds that came out in the library, so it's probably a good choice. Good, good. And I also want to get Jeanette McCurdy's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died. I ordered it. It'll be here in September. It's very, very back ordered because people want to read it. So um it'll be here eventually. So that's the other book that I want to read too. And then I got a journal too. I got a journal because it's a whole thing with the break for me right now. I'm just trying to create healthy habits. Yes, oh my gosh, me too, Izzy. Me too. I cannot wait. I cannot wait um to get into it whenever I get it. How you doing, Word? It's good to see you. But yeah, how are you all doing? I know me and Ryan talked about and I'm not gonna spoil it, but did anyone catch the series finale of Better Call Saul? Because that's what me and Ryan have been conversing on for a couple months now. um, and so Thursday, and what else? There was something else on my mind that I was going to ask you all. How's your week been going? I haven't streamed since last Friday, so how's everything happening? You did forget to
Couple
reply, Ryan. How
times.
dare you? Oh, I
Did
was, I
you
was listen. I was just talking to the whole chat. I was telling them about some of the habits that I'm making. I have uh
really?
I, I have a new book that I just bought today. Um
Really?
and then I also have a journal. So I'm gonna start journaling because that's what my therapist told me to do.
Oh, I like that.
So
I need to do that too.
he so again, thanks to my community, I was able to fund therapy for myself. So I have therapy for the next at least 6 sessions. And so thank goodness for them for being able to do that. But I started therapy again last night. So my therapist was like, Caitlin, we really need to get you to put these thoughts out on something. So get a journal. And so I got it's that little pink thing right there, and I got it, and I'm just gonna start writing some stuff down.
Gosh, we should talk more about that.
Yeah.
Um, so we can, or you can teach me how to do that because
I don't fully know. He gave me a couple of like starting points, but he's like, you really have to make it your own, and you have to
Mhm.
start writing some stuff down. So I'm gonna go through and do that. I'm gonna make time for that too, so I can think about it, reflect on it, and it doesn't have to be anything major, but I really want to get in the habit
Yeah.
of writing stuff down.
So, my question for you is, are you writing all your emotions, like your good thoughts, your bad thoughts, your angry thoughts? Are you writing all of those down? Or
I think
if you
I'm going to. That's what he recommended. He's like, "It'll help you track your emotions a little bit better and
Mhm.
kind of be in your own mindset and then write down what you might be thinking with that." And
Yeah,
so, and so I haven't started it yet because I just got it today, but I'm gonna be starting it and we'll kinda see where it goes.
that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
I'm glad
It's
you got some sessions back.
I really miss my therapist. He's a really good dude. And it's just like it was one of those things that it was hard to have to give up when I lost healthcare.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, not working, not having the health benefits and stuff, it limits that. So I was like, I at least want to
Mhm.
try and get back into that.
Yeah, that's good. I'm so proud of you. You have like your little self-care station behind you. That's
It's
so cute.
I got I got that desk last month with, like, the intention of it being a separate space from streaming, so, like,
Mhm.
when I log off of this computer, I can go over there and, like, have a podcast up, I can have my little speaker, I can do classes over there if I want to. I can just
Yeah,
kind of, like, write or paint or whatever, so that's kind of what that is for me.
that's
It's nice.
awesome. I love
Yeah.
that for you. I see. I wish I could do the same, but once I get a house, I have space too.
You're, like, cramped in that one little room, huh?
Yes,
Poor
just
thing.
yep. And then my time away from my computer is going to Starbucks or Old Navy.
That's
So,
right.
and that's
Hey,
okay.
we have to do an Old Navy thing soon. I wanna get I wanna get, like, some clearance clothes because I can't afford
Oh,
new clothes, but I'm like, let's go clearance shopping."
listen, I got a credit card. I got you. Whatever you need, because I want to get more clothes too. So,
I just don't like I mean, my entire wardrobe consists of, like, three-year-old T-shirts that are, like, black, and I wear them with jeans or shorts, and that's
yeah,
fine with me, but I'm like, I would like to do a little bit better. Just a little bit.
at least get some new black tees, some new shorts. Yes,
There's, like, every time that you and I have gone out, it's like I'm wearing pretty much this, like, I'm wearing, like, a tank top
and
and
that's
shorts,
fine.
you know?
And that's fine. And I'm
Right.
always in a dress, always.
You just look so cute, oh my god.
I try for you, not you. So my last question, we have 10 minutes here. We might have time for two questions, but what advice would you give someone that wants to start their first charity stream?
Ooh, this is a good question. Don't put too much pressure on it, that's a big one. I think that a lot of people think that they have to raise a huge amount for charity to for it to be successful,
Mm,
and honestly, set a low attainable goal for yourself, and then if you hit that, then you can move on from that, but don't put pressure
mm,
on it. Any money that you raise for charity is enough money raised for charity, like, you are doing awesome
mm.
just by having the idea of having a charity stream. And you really should pick in you should, in my opinion, pick things that you're passionate about. So, like, if you're really passionate about women empowerment, you should choose a charity that aligns with that. If you're really passionate about, like, charity water, you should do a stream with that. You should do things that align with who you are and what you're passionate about.
I can't back that any further because I always talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I think that when people understand when it's not coming from a genuine place or when you feel like you're supposed to do something, and you should never feel like that. You should always do it because you're really aligned with it or you feel very passionately, like doing the stream for Twitch prom. It was my first time doing something like that with Glisten. However, it made me love the charity Glisten a little bit more, so I want to do more for them in the future. So it's
Yeah.
like I might not have known about that unless Twitch Prom had happened, but now I'm like, "Oh, I love this. This is amazing." You
Yeah.
know?
And with Twitch prom, that event was so powerful,
So
so
powerful.
so well done by Quinn. Quinn is
Yes.
amazing. I love them so very much.
Me too.
Amazing work that they do. I mean, who
Well,
doesn't
okay,
love
s
it? Okay.
so so last Wednesday, Quinn and I did a Titanic co-stream together,
Oh,
And we sat in on a stream and just talked about the Titanic shipwreck for a while because that's something that we're both very interested in. And we've been like texting back and forth for a while about like, hey, we should do this and we should. So now we're like, we have the gears moving of like, we want to do more stuff like that and just talk about things that we're into and just really just kind of go with that. So Quinn is a wonderful person. Quinn is very, very passionate and very themselves. And I'm just so
yeah.
happy to know them.
Yeah, I'm always excited to uplift, elevate anything that they're doing
Mhm.
because they do it so effortlessly and you can see the passion in everything that they do.
Yep.
Every piece of work that they do, it's like, wow, I just love you more and more. And they know that too. They know
Yes.
it. And with Twitch Prom, you were able to be your authentic self as a
Yeah.
queer woman in
Yeah.
this space. How did that feel to feel so empowered as
I
you?
I mean, I've said this before. I don't I I felt myself like I have been queer for a very long time, and just kind of got a little bit too scared to talk about it for a while. And
Yeah.
then, so it's been interesting existing in this space after knowing all of that. And so it didn't feel any different to me, but it felt good to be able to kind of like be who I am and also do stuff for a charity that aligns with who I am.
And existing in this space, um, was it the industry that inspired you to find your true self and to come out as a queer woman?
I think the actual coming out part of it, yes. But
Right.
like, it goes so much deeper than that. But the way that people in this space are so who they are and so proud of who they are. And it just like I got tired of seeing biphobic and panphobic posts on Twitter. I really got tired of it. So I was like, I'm gonna just talk about how I've been feeling about myself for a while and put it out there. And then, people will be there or they won't. And either way, it's fine. It's not my thing. So
Right. Well, I am just happy to know you as you and you being your authentic self. I love it. And I will always support you and anything you got going on. All right. So just
Oh,
know
I
that.
love you.
Okay. I love you too. Now, one last big question.
Oh
Okay.
gosh, why are you laughing?
No, it's just so cute. Okay. If your community wasn't listening,
Oh god.
let's say it's like a love letter to them. Uh, would you tell your community how you feel about them and why you appreciate them so much?
Um, I do okay, so do you mean should I tell them
It's like a
or
love letter to your community.
dear Society, dearest Society, I love you all so much, and the way that you empower me to continue being my best self, first and foremost, even with all of the weirdness and odd moments or the crying or the everything. Thank you for allowing me to be who I am and loving me even more and more and supporting me in my goals and missions and allowing me to take breaks. Just thank you. That's like really the whole sum of all of it, but I could go on forever, but I'll cry.
Go ahead. That
No.
that was the point.
I spent 10 minutes putting this makeup on. I can't ruin it.
Well, give us a little bit more. Whatever your last words will be for the letter.
Oh, I was like, "Are we dying right now?"
I don't think so. All right,
Um,
finish off your letter.
I I mean, I thought that was the whole everything. I don't know how to verbally do a letter. Uh, I don't think that I would be who I am without you guys now. And I don't think that I'd be finding myself the way that I am now with you guys. So thank you for loving me unconditionally.
Boom. That was a great ending.
Thank
Love
you.
her. See, you didn't cry, so I hope you're happy because I was gonna push your limits, but
Don't
I
you dare. I've cried too much.
it would be a happy cry though, a good cry.
I know, but they don't deserve it. Look at them in chat being nice.
Yeah, they don't need it. Yeah, they don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the society. I hope you appreciated your little love letter that I got you guys today. Okay. But, sir, I love and appreciate you so very much. And I appreciate your time today. And I hope you're enjoying your break as you deserve. And
Thank you.
once you're ready to get back into creating again, we will be right here waiting for you. And I know that you did want to do that big charity event. So
I want to really bad.
it's still possible. We
Yeah.
still have 4 months, all right,
Yeah.
for the rest of the year or even next year. You just let me know how I can support and elevate in any way.
I
Okay.
appreciate that. I will for sure.
I got you. And Tiltify got you because we love you. We do.
Thanks,
We
Tiltify.
always talk about you.
Stop it right now.
And I know Izzy is always liking your pictures and your tweets on Twitter. So
Good.
me and Izzy love you.
Good.
Now, chat, it's towards the end, and I hate it's towards the end, but we spent a good chunk of time together, and I'm so grateful for that time. We're gonna go give some love to another creator. Let's see if I know Ashlina was live. I know Milady was live. We have a bunch of people
I
online.
was I
Actually.
was lurking in Ashley No stream before I got on here because she's playing
Okay.
Alan Wake for the first time.
Ooh, is she still on?
Yeah.
She is still
Mhm.
online. Yes. Oh, Alan Wake is such a good game. Now,
I haven't played it.
have you played it? You haven't.
Mm-mm. But
Okay,
people in my Discord today were just talking about how I should play it.
you should.
Mhm.
Um, it's not a spoiler, but you need batteries to keep your flashlight on, right?
Creepy.
And I think this game came out what, oh nine
Yeah,
maybe.
it's older.
10? It's really older. And I was playing on my 360 with my mom and I got stuck. I
Oh,
couldn't find
no.
any batteries anywhere. I got stuck and I didn't want to restart the game. So I've been like at like 75% of the game for 10, 12 years or something. So
Get on it, Ash.
I'm just gonna restart it, do a fresh playthrough.
That's right.
That was what, middle school Ash playing Alan Wake. I probably didn't know what I was doing. I'm pretty sure there's a battery hidden somewhere and I just couldn't find it.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you'll probably see me playing Alan Wake too. Now I'm feeling inspired because it's a really good game. And that is so your game, Caitlin, because it's horror.
That's what I
It's really
hear. So
I can imagine. So
I will have to play it. It's been on my, like, back of my mind kind of thing. When I come back, I think The Last of Us 1 remake is gonna be out, so I'm gonna try and play those again. I love this love the series.
oh yeah, Last
And
of Us is real. That's your
I
favorite, right?
yeah, I have it back there. Like, it's right there. But, yeah, so we'll see when I come back.
Sounds good, my dear. Well, everybody, we are gonna go get some love to Miss Ashlina, okay? And Ashlina will be on our channel in the next 2 weeks, so keep your eyes peeled. Our next stream on this channel will be on Tuesday. We're going to be chatting with JDRF. I'm really excited about that. I love JDRF supporting against type 1 diabetes. So we're going to chat about that. I'm excited. And then we're going to be chatting with Queerly B next week as well. So we got a fun
Yay.
rest of the August planned. Caitlin, thank you so much for
Thank
chatting
you
with
for
me.
having me.
No, thank you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
It might be a rough patch right now in life, but we got you. Don't even,
Thank you.
we got you. I adore you so much. And I'll see you soon.
Mhm.
I'll text you.
Yes, please do.
I will. Oh God, Outlast? No.
I love that game. I speedrun it.
Did you play the second one?
I did. We can talk about it.
Okay, I think you know what I want to talk about because I stopped playing it. Once I got to like the beginning of the story and what was going on, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. So well, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't played Outlast, but questionable, Caitlin. I was like, what am I playing? I need to get out.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, okay? Everybody, copy that Ray message. All right. You can spice it up with your own emotes if you like. But let's go get some love to Ashlina. Let's go watch some Alan Wake.
Let's do it.
And yeah, she's wonderful. You already know how I feel about Ashlina.
Mhm.
I
Same.
love her, right? We all love her. Our Hollow Queen. And I don't know. She is just such a soft soul, but she
Her
loves horror. It's so cute. It's like a cute mashup, and she deserves the most
everything.
justice.
Yeah.
Seriously, seriously. Please, when she's live, go stop in her streams, go give her some love, support her on socials, especially her team, a Cafe Cultivar. All right,
Absolutely.
they're killing it. All
Yes,
right.
they are.
So let's go do the things. I'll see y'all later next week. And make sure you follow Sir Caitlin on all socials. Caitlin, can you share your socials, by the way, with everybody?
It's SirKatelyn on everything, just like it's spelled here. And the only difference is Instagram. It's three N's at the end, but it's just SirKatelyn, and you'll definitely find me.
Perfect. Thank you, my love.
Thank
Everybody have a
you.
beautiful day. We'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
later. Bye.
Bye.